Welcome to HKB, I'm Leon.
I'm Shaz, and this is a channel where we go to Hong Kong and beyond.
And what do we have in store for you today? Tell them, Shaz.
We have a 2021 film, Restart the Earth.
Released by Dazzler Media. So, right, before we get into this, Shaz, give them a brief synopsis.
When a drug to replicate plant cells creates a sentient form of flower, the planet is overtaken by plant life and humankind is depleted. A Chinese task force, a widowed father and his young daughter, fight to survive in a mission to inject an antidote to the core of the plants to reverse their growth.
So there we go, this was kind of billed on the poster as Starship Troopers meets The Last of Us. I've seen Starship Troopers, I like that an awful lot. I haven't seen The Last of Us, but I've played it a bit. I enjoyed them.
What is it, a game?
Yeah.
Okay, I've not played it.
But there is a series now. Anyway, Restart the Earth. I think I'd start by saying I'd like to retitle it Restart This Film.
That's a bit harsh. I really enjoyed it. It really felt like a really good disaster film, and then the struggles to overcome every obstacle thrown in the way. So I enjoyed it, but I've got a feeling you aren't quite on the same page as me.
Yeah, well, we were undecided whether or not, when we saw the trailer, we wanted to do this one. You very much did, I very much didn't.
I love a disaster film.
Yeah, I'd say this film was a disaster, to be fair.
Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad.
Okay, right, let me look.
Because at one point you even said how the sets and everything look really, you were like, oh, they've put a lot of effort into.
I did.
The scenes.
I did.
And...
Does it look like a post-apocalyptic world? Yes, it absolutely does. And they've taken pains and cares to make it look so.
And you even said the actors, that someone had gone to a lot of effort, with all their, like where they've been injured and looking like they've been through the wars.
There was consistency and follow through with the bruising and the makeup. It was from one scene to the next, so we had continuity. But I'm not going to say that makes it a good film. I even say, and this is going to sound silly now because of Margaret's opinion of the film, but the acting was quite good. So where does it fall apart for me, you might ask? I think it's the script.
Right, okay.
The script was, I've got to say, piss poor, in my opinion.
Yeah, but bear in mind, we were reading subtitles, so maybe the translations weren't as good as they could be. Or maybe not giving the same impact as the words spoken.
I don't know, it feels like, they've been given a bunch of toys to play with, and everyone wants to play with everything. And it very much feels like kids playing rather than a film being made. There's not much follow through gone with the thought to everybody's actions. It falls apart under the tiniest bit of scrutiny. Like, they're getting attacked by these killer sort of alien plants, and when they get grabbed by them, they suddenly pull out a grenade and
Oh yeah.
I'm going to blow myself up and nearly blow up my friends. This is what the hell? You've got the grenade.
I agree.
Why not throw the grenade in first?
I agree
before
there.
You get grabbed.
We did say, why wait till one of you's being eaten by a plant before you throw the grenade? Would you not throw it before the plant gets you?
That happens more than once. There's crazy logic like that throughout the film. It's like this giant drill that they have, and they've not used it. They've built it, and they've not used it to solve the plant problem. They have to go and find it to use it to solve the plant problem. Well, you knew you had a problem. You built the drill, so why didn't you use it?
Maybe there was a reason they couldn't use it at the time.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't have the antidote ready at the time. Because the task force was carrying the antidote, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then had to go into the drill.
Okay.
So they had to get there to
I'll give you that. But explain this to me. Why do the plants that feed on light, not like UV light or light, but in some scenes they're in the light? Other scenes they darting away from the light.
I couldn't explain that bit, yeah.
I just couldn't. And if my mind can't get around it, I can't fully immerse in it. I did sort of take a shine to a couple of the actors. I like the guy that played 21.
Yeah.
I think you described him as a cross between Lamser and Eric Tang, which amused me greatly.
Yeah, he is Tang Xin.
Yeah, he had a bit of something about him.
I like
he livened up proceedings a little bit. And there was the one girl with the dreadlocks. I don't know what she was called.
I think she was Limo, the vice leader of the group. Mimi Luo Mi.
Okay. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that. For you Kung Fu movie fans out there, we've got Yu Rongguang in this. And
he was a senior officer.
Yeah, he was looking a bit mystified, like, how have I gone from Iron Monkey to this? In my opinion, but you know, obviously he's got bills to pay. That's why he's turning up in this sort of
he was very good in it. I liked him.
You did? Mm-hmm. To be fair, there will be an audience for this film, and it depends on your mileage. If I was watching this with mates having a few beers, I might get a little bit more out of it than trying to take it as a serious sci-fi actioner. It's one of those films, it's so bad you may get some entertainment, having a laugh and chuckle at all the ineptitudes in it.
I think though, when we were watching it, we said some of it was quite cheesy, but I think when you have a disaster film, there's almost like a certain formula it follows, and you're always going to get that element of a little bit of cheese following that formula.
Yeah, you have the heavy dramatic music to try and cue your emotions, try and force you to feel sad or, you know, at specific moments. But
I think that's why they got rid of some of the main characters of the group, was for the emotional impact of, oh my goodness, you know, and another of the group is gone.
If you guys
a bit more desperate, like, are they ever going to get there? They are going to get.
If you guys watch this film, somebody tell me how they survived the coach. That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah, that was even with seatbelts on.
That's a bit of a stretch.
I think you might have been quite injured.
Some of this looks like a PS3 video game, and that's one of the scenes. And yeah, I think somebody's trying, but I think ultimately for me it's a bit of a fail, this one. So we're on opposite sides of the fence this time, Shaz.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I can see maybe a couple of plot things that maybe didn't quite make sense. But on the whole, if you want to sit back and enjoy a film, you know, maybe it's not the best film in the world, but like you said, some people will get a vast amount of enjoyment out of this, maybe for the wrong reasons, but as long as people are appreciating it for something, that's good, surely.
Once again, though, thank you to Dazzler Media for providing us with the materials for this review. We appreciate being given the opportunity to see these weird and wonderful films that we ordinarily wouldn't get a chance to see. So thumbs up for you guys. It's a recommend from Shaz, not a recommend from me this time, but you know, drop us a comment, let us know what you think. Any last words, Shaz?
Restart the Earth is available on Blu-ray and DVD and download to own from the 22nd of May.
Think carefully before spending your money on this one. Anyhows, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate the support and we will catch you on the next episode.